Hello, hello. So, why did they hurt you so bad? Do they even care? Hello, hello, hello. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. No super chats. Donations only. No super chats. Donations only. Hi, Jessica. Finally, I've been trying and trying on here. Did you see me 100 times on here? Always denying it. You got it, Alicia. Hey, Jenny. Hello, Queen of Love, Lady, Amanda, Vixen, Deanna D. Thank you, Deanna D. Cherish Green, Gina. Please hit the like button, you guys. Please hit the like button. We're about 100 behind right now. Please hit the like button. All right. So do they know how bad they hurt you? I got that. I got it. Do they know how bad? That's what I want to know. Do they know how bad they hurt you, and do they care? How about that? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I know it is scary to be in love, right? Very scary. Very, very scary. So again, you'll see my moderators have posted no super chats, please. No super chats. Any monies given will be considered a donation. No questions will be answered for your donation. So please, if you're donating just to donate to my channel, thank you ahead of time. If you're trying to get a super chat or a question answered, no thank you. Not right now, but maybe later. Not right now. Oh, Kim, hi, Kim Hefner. Make sure you've hit the like and subscribe button, please. Thank you, Mercedes. How you been, girl? Yep. Any payment sent in will be a donation. No questions will be answered for it. No super chats right now, please. Yeah, Christy C. Got to get a reading. Thank you, Kim Hefner. Okay, so please hit the like button, you guys. We're a little bit down here. Hey, Ebony. Hi, Libra Love 21. I'm good, hon. How are you? Hiya there. Hiya there. Hello, everybody. Hello. No super chats, please. No super chats. Thank you, Mercedes. Awesome. No super chats. Hey, Skeleton Key. Hey, Philuntrus. Thank you. Neek. Pearl Crisp, hello. Thank you, Deanna D. Yes, Deanna D posted where you could send postcards to me. My P.O. box is listed there, which is the 448 Beverly, New Jersey, 08010 to H&G.Spirit Messages. A lot of you aren't aware of going to my YouTube page to the About section at the top. It's all the way over to the right when you go to my YouTube page. And it's H&G.Spirit Messages. And when you go to the About section, that will show you my prices. 15-minute reading is $100. 30-minute reading is $150. Using my email address first to send me the message that you'd like a reading. So in the subject line, please put reading requested or I want a reading, something about that. After that, make sure your phone number is included in that message. PayPal, do not use my name, only use my email address because there's too many conflicts with my name. So please use my email address to make the payment through PayPal. Okay, please know that there are no refunds with me. Only if you did never get your reading, then I will give you a refund. But if I have given you your reading, if the services were rendered, then I can't control the answers that come out in the reading. So I do apologize for any of you who maybe don't like your reading, didn't like what you got. Well, I can only give you what my grandmother gives me. I can't make it up. I'm not going to pretend to tell you something that's not there. I'm not going to pretend to tell you a relationship's going to work if it's not. So if you're very sensitive and you don't like the truth or you don't want to hear the truth, then please don't call me for a reading. Please don't call me. There's plenty of other readers out there who probably would be happy to tell you what you want to hear, as long as you're paying them. I'm not one of those. So you call for the truth, you're going to get the truth. There is possibly anywhere from 1 to 2 weeks of wait period for reading. Occasionally, I do have either a cancellation and a rescheduled appointment, so I can fit you in sometimes. Sometimes I'll extend my hours depending on the urgency of your reading. And there is also an emergency reading, which is 30 minutes, but that is $200. But that is an emergency reading. And honestly, I've had people use them, but I don't know too much that is actually an emergency that cannot wait until I can schedule you possibly on a speedy day, could be within 3 days. But like I said, occasionally you can run into luck or I can extend my hours for you. But if you need something that is the same day, the same night, then that will be an emergency reading. But like I said, majority of you can wait. So why spend the extra $50 if you don't have to? Okay, so Kushbu says, does my Pisces ex want to regain a friendship? Yes. So you guys, here we are, and we're talking about, being hurt. Do they care that they hurt you? How about the fact that a lot of you, oh, wait a minute. I need you guys to hit the like button, please. I'm at least 100 down. Please hit the like button. And Gina Lee, thank you so much, Gina. I appreciate that donation. Thank you, sweetie. That is very much appreciated and respected. Thank you. Thank you, Neek. Please hit the like button, you guys. There's actually over 200 in here. I know it's showing 197, but there's over 200 in here, according to my other monitor, and only 135 have hit it. Did I get your packing slip? Did you get my package yet? Libra Love 21. No, but I will be going to the post office tomorrow. Did you send it to the post office, Libra Love 21? That's so nice of you to send me a package. Yes, please hit the like button, you guys. Come on. Oh, okay. I'll check it tomorrow, hon. Awesome. All right. Sharon Margaret Stewart. All right, Sharon. Thank you. Thank you, Neek. Awesome. The It Factor. Awesome. Hi, The It Factor. Creation Hair Station. Aw, you keep missing me? Well, then do it. All right. It's easier for me to read it on my phone, so if you see me turning my head, I'm looking at my telephone as well. Please hit the like button, you guys, because I think it's pretty important that we talk. Lovebird. Thank you, Lovebird, for sending that donation. Thank you so much, Lovebird. And thank you for subscribing, too. Thank you. Again, as everybody knows, I'm not accepting super chats right now. I may later on, but right now I'm not. We are doing a live right now here. And, oh, I think I have ghosts in my house. Did I happen to mention that? They come in and out through my kitchen, through my living room, through the dining room, all hours of the night. All hours of the night. Yeah, no matter what. And I know how sensitive this microphone is. It's a wonder that you can't hear them. It's amazing. Two-legged ghosts at that. But no, seriously. So many different strange things keep happening around, especially around electronics with me. I don't know what it is, what the magnitude is of that, or what the degree is going on. But messages are trying to come through. The other day when I did a live, I don't know if you saw me, but I kept being totally distracted because I kept hearing another spirit talking while I was trying to talk to you. And I kept stopping and pausing, and it was a complete distraction. It was very difficult to get through. So I had ended that video quite quickly after I finished doing what I had to do. You remember, Kim? Yeah, it was. I kept saying, wait a minute, what is that? I keep hearing something. And sure enough, Spirit was surely trying to get my attention, and it was somebody else's spirit, and it was also a spirit through messages telling me that something about the U.S. was in trouble, something to do with Iran, and I don't know what that means. I couldn't get all the messages, and then I walked outside, and it tuned off. It went off, so that was good. But thank you for hitting the like button, you guys. Again, there is still a good 75% of you, 75 of you who have not hit it. Please hit the like button. I greatly appreciate it. And as I said, donations are welcomed, and I appreciate them. Thank you so much. It is much easier to just do the readings and answer your questions without all the pressure of the super chat. I can't do it when I'm not feeling 100%. I just can't. Okay, so what we want to know is about why. Do they know they hurt us? Do they care that they hurt us? And why do they keep hurting us? But another question is, which I couldn't fit in the title that I wanted to write, is why do you allow RN? Thank you so much for that donation. Thank you, RN. I am greatly appreciative of that. Thank you so much. Why do we allow things to happen for us, things that we would tell our best friend not to tolerate, not to accept in a relationship? We would tell our best friend if their partner kept cheating on them or lying to them or, mistreating them, and they asked for our advice, we would tell them to get away from them, right? To let them go, leave them, block them on all social media, change your number, block their number, whatever, right? But what happens when you're involved with a narcissistic person, somebody that's a narcissist, who has narcissistic tendencies, I should say, or a narcissistic personality, somebody who likes to turn things around, to have you, feel like you're at fault, feel like you're the reason, you're the blame. They switch everything, even though they're the ones that are doing the certain things, whether it's cheating, lying, third party, whatever, right? And yes, Sharon, thank you, Sharon Stewart. We have amazing moderators in this room. Amazing. Amanda Johnson, you're right. You get screwed. You're right, Amanda Johnson. 14 years and counting, right? And counting. Yes. I'm telling you, you're right. Creation Hair Station. Let me tell you like it is. Guess what? It is time for you to take back your power. It is time for you to reach out, get any messages you can, get the readings that you need, get whatever inspiration that you need in order to get yourself, Princess Keys, yep, and in order to get yourself on a better path. Because you know what? You deserve better. So this reading isn't about me preaching to you. This reading is going to be, these cards are going to tell you a story. And that's what I'm shuffling and shuffling while I'm talking, so that the energy between my grandmother and these cards all get together so that we can have one story. Because one story is going to tell it all for every single one of you in your own way of what you've gone through. You will be able to find your story in these cards, because your story is in here. I guarantee you your story is in these cards, one way or the other. All right, so first of all, almost there. So we'll probably start this at 20, okay? So it'll probably be 20 minutes in. 20 minutes in, time for everybody to come in the room, time for everybody to hit the like button. There's time for everybody to talk to me, send me messages. Let me see what's happening. Soon-to-be ex-husband is a Libra, is asking me to help him, and I'm not sure if you should. Because he's promising stuff that he knows he's not going to do. Exactly. And my advice to you, my grandmother's advice to you that comes through me. So when I say my advice, it ain't really my advice, it's her advice. You know better. You've been through it before. He's made those same promises in the past. Many times you've threatened to leave and didn't, or came back. Many times you didn't want this to keep going. You were tired of it. So it is time. It is time to put yourself first. You can't help him until you can help yourself. And that's the answer that you give him. I can't help you because right now I need to help myself. Okay? So it's the same thing like when you're on an airplane with a child. They tell you, put the oxygen mask on yourself first. Because if you don't take care of yourself first, you can't help your child. You can't help anybody else. All right? Now you see my lights are out. You see my lights? Half of them went out. Now I have to figure out how to get them lights off of there, because I think they were glued on there. How to get them off of there. I can't stand not having my lights on my tree. I can't stand it. I'll throw that out and buy a whole new tree if I have to. Anyway. Yeah, Amanda, I'm telling you. It's a mess. Okay, so, excuse me, Libra Love 21 says, not sure about my Scorpio. He's with a Capricorn now. He's a hot mess, Libra Love 21. He's all over the place. He's very confused. He's very mixed up. Remember, no super chat monies, no donations with a question. I'm not doing that either. If I pick a question, if I pick somebody and I just happen to answer it, then I do. All right. Okay, so somebody just gave me a call. All right, you guys. I know I don't have a reading scheduled at 9:44 p.m., so I don't know who that is calling. But I never schedule an appointment at halftime like that. Okay, so yeah, Libra Love 21, as I said, he's all over the place. He's very confused. Not sure what he really wants, but he'll be back and forth if you let him. Tefa. I wouldn't say he was trying to purposely hurt you. He wasn't trying to purposely hurt you. But yes, he did. Yes, he did do what he said he did. And you do need to let go, regardless. Yes, you do. Let me get my feet under this table the right way. All right, so we're almost at 20. Okay, so some of you, now there's going to be many scenarios, but some of you are dealing with somebody for, yes, many years. Many years meaning 5 or more. 5 or more. Some of you are dealing with somebody and are dealing with somebody or waiting for someone to once again return, to come back. Okay, somebody, you are missing something. And I'll tell you, the truth is what she says, my grandmother, is that, you are missing the toxicity. You are missing even the negative attention. When a child is acting up, okay, it is because they want your attention, even if it's going to be bad attention, meaning they're going to get punished, they might get a spanking, whatever. But at least you're going to pay attention to them now. You're not going to be on your phone. You're not going to be, doing this. You're not going to be doing anything else but scolding that child. But that's okay for them because you're teaching them that I'll give you attention if you act up. But if you're being good and doing whatever, keeping yourself busy, then I'm just going to keep on doing my thing. I'm going to keep talking on the phone and doing whatever. So you're going to train that child that if they misbehave, if they act up, and that's why in school, if they act up, they're going to get reprimanded. They're going to have to go outside of the class. They're going to have to go to the principal's office, whatever. So same thing. You teach your relationship what you will and won't tolerate. You'll teach them what you will and won't accept, okay? What you won't allow. When we allow that toxic person to continue treating us and mistreating us, that's what we keep getting, right? That's what we keep getting. All right. So some of you, as I said, some of you have been 5 years or more dealing with this situation, dealing with somebody who has had many options, somebody who has at one time or another, or more than once, has left you out in the cold, okay, has left you pretty much lost. You were in a state of confusion. You were in a state of depression. You were trying to contemplate and figure out different angles, maybe different ways financially, because maybe they were helping you financially. And when they stepped out and they went to another direction, they went another way, you ended up losing maybe where you lived, having to move. They didn't care. They turned their back on you. They cheated. They went with somebody else. Somebody has lied. They were full of deception. And they really just felt like they threw you out the door. And you know what? You were cold. You were alone. You were scared. You were hurt. You were tired. But you know what? Most of all, more than any of that, you were confused. Where did it come from? How did I not see it coming? How did I not know that he was cheating or she was cheating? How did I not know that? How did I not know that there was somebody else all that time? How did I overlook that? Okay, because that, in fact, is what you did. You chose to put your blinders on, not to see something. You chose to give the benefit of the doubt. You chose to try to have faith in the relationship. You chose not to do or give false accusations. You didn't want to stir up any trouble. You didn't want them to leave you. You didn't want them to walk away from you. A lot of you spent a lot of nights. Now, I remind you, my grandmother makes these cards the way she wants them to be. It is not the straight Rider-Waite tarot deck readings. It is not. Okay, so just for your understanding. And please hit the like button one more time. I mean, not one more time if you already did it. I mean, for those of you who have not. Okay, so some of you are left sitting home alone. Some of you are just staring out the window. Some of you spend your nights still staring at that window. Some of you are still watching when the lights come down the street. Maybe some of you live near a dead-end street. Some of you know that if a car comes down the street, it's got to be for your house or the lady across the street or the people across the street. So you hope that it's them. You get up and you look and it's not them. Some of you turn your lights out and sit there with something very dim on. Maybe it's just the TV, but everything else is dark so that you can see, hoping that they're going to show up, hoping they're going to return, hoping they're going to come back. And you're waiting. You're waiting, even though they had left you out in the cold. Some of you are still desperately waiting for them to make that offer to you, right? Waiting for them to come back and make peace with you, even though they stabbed you, even though they broke your heart, even though they kept telling you, no, no, I'm not cheating. No, no, I'm not lying. No, no, I really had to work overtime. Or I don't know who that person is that texts me. I don't even know that number. Or they hid their phone, or they turned the ringer off, or they put the lock on with the code or the fingerprint or whatever so that you can't get in it. Because in fact there was a third party situation. And even though you wanted to believe what they said, you wanted to believe they worked overtime, you wanted to believe that they really went to their mom's house when they said they did, you wanted to believe, that they were out with the guys shooting pool or fishing or whatever. You wanted to believe it. You laid there many nights wondering what was going on. You laid there with confusion. You laid there fighting with yourself, trying to convince yourself that everything was going to be okay. Trying to convince yourself, yeah, they're really doing what they said they're doing. I'm not going to let myself get carried away. I'm all up in my head. I'm self-sabotaging. This isn't a lie. This isn't a lie. Because they're putting all the work in, or you're putting all the work in. This is for your choice. Are you, or are they? Who's putting all the work in and willing to keep putting in the work, even while all the other options are there, even though you know they have another partner, but you're trying to win them back. You're trying to win them over. You're trying to stay strong, and this is not just a female. This can be a male. You're trying to stay strong in your position. You're trying to keep the faith. You're trying to bring them towards you. Even though they hurt you, even though they had other options, even though they left you out in the cold. Did they care at the time when they were celebrating with somebody else? Did they care about your feelings or what they did to you, knowing that they lied to you intentionally? Knowing that they set that whole plan up. They knew Friday night that they weren't going to be working overtime. They knew what they were going to be doing and who they were going to be doing it with. And they were having a good time. This is them out having a good time. Did they care that your heart was broken? Did they care that you felt like you wanted to get away? You wanted to run, but you didn't know where to go? You didn't want to admit it to your family members. You didn't want to tell your family. They already warned you about this person and said, no, I really don't think. So you weren't going to give anybody any more ammunition against your partner, right? You weren't going to tell anybody in your family or anybody else that this person hurt you, this person cheated on you, maybe this person gave you an STD, maybe this person got somebody else pregnant, maybe this person took your money and went gambling, maybe this person spent the money on somebody else and you can't pay your rent or mortgage. Maybe you didn't want to tell somebody that you were leaving, you were getting the hell out of there because you couldn't take it anymore. I mean, hell, you can do bad by yourself. You didn't need somebody to help you. You didn't need somebody to actually tie the cinder block to your feet and put you in the river and drown you, because that's pretty much where it was going. But yet at the same time, the minute they came back and offered you something again, the minute they came back and tried to play that mind game with you and tell you, I'm sorry, I really didn't mean to do it. I wasn't thinking. I made a bad choice. I really didn't even love that person. He or she wasn't even worth it. I didn't even have any feelings for them. I was drunk. I was high. I wasn't thinking. Really? So even with all that, they just expected you to be able to recover from that? So after this is how you felt, like you were stabbed all the way down. Stabbed. Bleeding out. Completely bleeding out. Then what? That I'm sorry, I want to offer you something. Let's go out. Let's celebrate. Even though I did this to you, even though it made you pretty much lose your mind. even though your wheel of fortune was reversed, they want to come back and charge into your life like nothing ever happened, like it wasn't that big of a deal. It was only a couple weeks. It was only one night. That's how they want you to feel, like it's no big deal, right? They want to come in real fast. I want to offer you something. I want to make you happy again. I want to show you that there is new growth, new beginnings, a possibility. Okay? There still is a chance. But at the same time, there's the death card. Because the love that you had for that person in the beginning just kept getting burned and burned and burned until the point where the love you actually had for them started to die, right? You weren't feeling quite the same anymore. You didn't get that same happy feeling when they came to visit you or came to your house or you met them. You didn't get that excitement anymore. You didn't have those butterflies in your stomach. Now you had nervousness. Now you were worrying. Now you're wondering, okay, why do they want to see me? Why are they trying to contact me all of a sudden now? Why are they coming back now? They left me for her or him. They said that that other person was where they needed to be. But a month or 2 months or whatever later, 2 years, 5 years, somebody decides they want to come back now. Why? Because it didn't work out. So now you can be second best and second choice. So now they're going to try it with you until somebody else comes along who they decide is going to be better than you. And then they push you to the side again. What's going to happen there? Right, Melissa? What's going to happen there? You know what's going to happen? Once again, you're going to become the hermit. Excuse me, 1 second. Okay, you're going to become the hermit. You're going to start keeping to yourself again. You're not going to dare tell any friends or family what happened again, because they're going to be like, you know what? How many times does he got to cheat on you? How many times does she got to run on you? How many times does she have to lie to you? How many times does he have to lie to you before you finally get it through your thick head? Because technically, you're being an ass now because you're letting that happen over and over again. So now who's the guilty person? Hey, Derek, who's the guilty person? Them or you? They're wrong for doing it, and you're wrong for allowing it. Everybody's got to take their share of what they're putting in and what they're taking out of this relationship. But you're going to find yourself being lost. Pretty much like going around in the dark like you're blind, not knowing what to do in a situation. A lot of you are going to spend time going over and over again that they cheated. Some of you rack your brains about who is it? Who was it? I just want to know who it was. Guess what? Does it really matter if it was Jim, John, Mary, Sally, Tanya? Does it matter? The point is, it wasn't you, right? They weren't with you. That's what matters. How do you know that that partner that they were with even knew that they were in a relationship? Because chances are they didn't even tell them that. There's a lot of different things that put challenges in front of you and choices. And you're going to have to make the decision on what you're going to do. You're going to have to realize there is still options out there for you and for them. You don't have to keep tolerating someone hurting you over and over and over again. A leopard does not change their spots. Never. They don't. They can't. You had this once. Some of you had this about 4 and 5 times. Pretty soon, it's going to make a total destruction. Because every time you think you've recovered from this, so maybe it went this way, so you think you recovered, so maybe here this card is not a threesome or a third party. Maybe this cup here is showing a celebration with you, your friends, your partner. Maybe. Maybe for some of you, not many, maybe for some of you. What happens? What happens after that party? What happens when you go back home? What has changed? in that relationship. Their promises are the same. Their actions are the same. You're not getting anything. The actions aren't changing. Physically, things are not changing. Things are not changing emotionally for you to be able to feel safe to offer or receive their cup. Some of you are strong enough to say no, I'm not ready, or no, you haven't apologized enough, or no, I want to know who you were with, or no, how many times have you cheated on me? I want to know. I want to know who they were. I want to know why. Their answers are, I don't know why I did it. I don't know why I did it. I don't know who she was. He was. I don't know who he was. I don't know who she was. I just know that I was at the bar and drinking, and it just happened. My friends and I were out, male or female. We were out. I was at work, and it's a coworker who I see every day, and we just talk, and it's my work wife, it's my work husband. And before we knew it, we were just talking and joking and laughing, and then one thing led to another, and that's just what happened. Really? Is that what just happened? So how many of you are going to be able to take another swing, give it another chance? Who's up for that challenge? Who's up for their cup to be filled with all these promises? Beautiful, crystal clear water, right? Sparkling water. Beautiful water, especially when you're really thirsty. That water looks so good, right? That water, oh, it looks like it could quench your thirst in a minute. It's 100 degrees outside, and you see fresh, sparkling mineral water or spring water, and you want some of it. It's just like the options. They want some of it. Do you know what you're getting? Do you know what's coming from the choices that you make or that your partner's made? Male or female, doesn't matter, whoever it is. Do you know the arguments, the fights, the destruction, the children that may be involved? Some of you have elderly parents who you're taking care of as well. Some of you, your life is a mess where your relationship is concerned. And then you have distractions either with your children, other things going on in their life, maybe your parents or somebody else that you're caring for or taking care of. You're being pulled in 100 million directions and you don't know what else to do. It's very important to keep the communication open, to figure out what you're going to do, to figure out whether you're going to have a celebration or whether this is going to be your partner or you who is deciding on what they're going to do next. They cheated on you. They're with the other person right now. Maybe they haven't even come back yet. Maybe that's the other part. Maybe they haven't come back yet. They're still having a good time with this other person. That's them. Meanwhile, while they're having a good time with that other person, with their little third-party situation, because they still know they have you waiting on the side because you're saying, well, what should I do? Should I wait for them to come back? Should I wait for that third-party situation to be over? Do I keep struggling? Should I sit and wait? Should I be outside in the cold, left out there to freeze to death and wait for them to come? Do I really want to do that? Do I want to wait for them to come back so that they can offer me something that I'm not ready to accept? In one way, you want them back. In one way, you miss the hell out of them. You don't know what to do. In another way, a lot of you are saying, you know what? If I get them back, I can't trust them. I cannot trust this person. But they are going to come in quick, and they are going to make that offer. I promise you, they're going to make that offer. It's going to come. Timing is different for everybody, but it's going to come. And remember, free will. Everyone has that. You, me, and them. Okay? But somebody's going to get the hell out of here. Somebody's had enough. Somebody is not going to sink. Okay? They are not going to be defeated one more time. They are not going to take the risk of being knocked down this far again because you barely got up. last time. You barely got up. You're still sweeping up the pieces off the floor that you left down there when you went down and was like, I can't take it no more. You're still cleaning all that up. There is still some of you who don't even have a clue how to begin to start over. You don't even know where to begin. You're still staying in your hermit mode, correct? You are still stuck. You don't know whether to go left or right, up or down. You don't even know. The word relationship right now, for some of you, scares you half to death. For some of you, you're thinking, you know what? I don't trust anybody. Because if I couldn't trust that person who I really thought was my heart, my twin flame, the person I'm supposed to be with, if I can't trust them, then how am I ever going to know the difference of who I can trust and who I can't? Right? How am I going to know who's got all these options and who doesn't? How am I going to know if I'm actually going to be a choice? I'm going to be a choice. Are they going to choose me? Are they going to choose to share their cup with me? Are they going to want me, just me? Or are they going to have all these options? Where are their judgments, decisions? Where are their focus? Where are they focused? Are they focused on holding on to you and not losing you again? Or is that you? You're focused on holding on to them and not letting that third party take them away? Are you focused on the devil? Are you focused? And when I say the devil, listen, I'm not talking about a mass murderer, okay? But I am telling you that somebody may have addictions. Somebody may be addicted to cheating. Somebody may be addicted to sex. Somebody may be addicted to porn. Somebody may be addicted just for the thrill of getting away with something. Not even that they're in love with the person that they're trying to offer something to, okay? Because that is one of their options, okay? So maybe this is what they do. They go and they pick an option and they go to that option and they make an offer just because they want to see if they can get away with something and make the fool out of you. They want to know how far can they go before you figure it out. For some of them, it's a game. For some of them, they have a lot of secrets still going on that they're not telling you about. Okay, a lot of hidden desires. There's a lot of different things happening here, and this could be in your situation or your partner's situation. Somebody is not telling you about an addiction that they have. Somebody is not telling you about a fear that they have. For some of you, your partner has a huge fear, okay, a huge fear of connecting with you, creating a bond, a unity, a union, becoming together, married, coupled. My grandmother said that there's, a certain number of you who want to be in that platonic type of relationship. And your partner will tell you face to face that they do as well. But meanwhile, they actually fear that. They fear that they're going to be controlled. They fear that they're not going to be able to do what they want to do anymore. They're fearing that they won't be able to hang out with their friends. They're fearing that they're not going to be able to be who they are. They fear that being in love, being in a commitment is going to change who they are, which is totally not the truth. Totally not the truth. But somebody is going to have an offer sent to them, brought to them, offered to them. You are going to be able to identify that offer. However, for some of you, your partner is going to talk shit. For some of you, your partner is still going to have other options, but they're going to tell you that you're the only one. They're going to tell you that they're looking at just you, that they're only considering you, that their heart, see the roses, that their heart is only about you. No, somebody's still making a decision between two for the majority of you. Somebody is going to make that beautiful, sweet, bittersweet offer. Somebody's going to make you the promises of new beginnings, divine guidance, that things are being blessed, that they're fortunate to finally have woken up and they want to come back to you. and they want to make things right. And they're so sorry for breaking your heart. They're sorry for that third party situation. They didn't mean it. It was an accident. Okay. It was a mistake. Okay. So you cheat once. You were tempted. You fell the wrong way. Okay. First time, that's a mistake. Second time, that's a choice. It was a choice, what they did. Okay. Or what they kept doing. Okay. Something that lasted for months, months, and years or years. That was a choice to continue to hurt you, to continue to try to betray you, to continue to make you feel trapped, alone, sad, hurt, confused. You didn't know what to do. You did not know how to get out of this situation. You had no idea how to fix the bullshit that was going on. You didn't know where to begin. You didn't know whether to follow him, hire a private detective, park at his job, borrow a friend's car, have a friend take you somewhere. But a lot of you wanted to check out the social media pages, trying to look at their friends' pages, anything you could do. You became your own detective trying to figure out what was going on, who were they with, what are they doing, because you just knew. You knew something wasn't right. You could look at the whole picture and know something was not right. Something just did not make sense. When your partner did run, cheat, betray, lie, when that happened, yeah, they focused on what they lost. They focused on what they lost for a little while. They weren't looking at what was still here. Even though they made a mistake, maybe once, maybe twice, maybe 3 times, even though they made that mistake, they had a chance and a choice still to turn around, look at what still was left, meaning there was still hope here. The first time, there was still hope here, so that you could definitely get an opportunity to rebuild, to fix, to repair, to repent, right? You had an opportunity to get it together, but you chose to keep looking back. Here you were for your fight. You were ready for your fight. You got a couple people to drop their swords. Maybe you're still holding on to one person from the past. Maybe it's possible. It is very good. Yes, Melissa. Definitely get rid of any black magic, any negative energies. Correct. But somebody was trying to move forward with you, but still looking back at what they left behind. Still looking back at those options, opportunities that they had, and still may have. They definitely still may have them. They're not sure what to do. They're still looking at their options. These cards are coming right in order. You here were their choice, but they know they still have options. They know there's still more that they can do. For some of you, your partner wants to make a solid landing. They want to make stability. They want to put something solid, a foundation into the ground to build up from. Is going to try really hard to put that in there. But for some of you, these are the other people that he made the same promises to, or she made the same promises to. So there's something there. Somebody is coming toward some of you who are watching this, and I love the energy, because whoever's in this room, this is who this reading is for. It's not specifically for a Libra, a Gemini, a Taurus, a Virgo. It's not for that. It is for who's in this room, and it will follow through with the earth, fire, air, and water. But somebody is going to make an offer. If you're waiting for somebody to respond to you, if you're waiting to hear from somebody, somebody is going to make an offer. Let's get sassafras. Remove. Sassafras. Time it. Okay, so somebody's going to make an offer, but at the same time, somebody is still going to have choices. There's going to be a decision to make. Okay, and the decision could be you. This could totally be you deciding whether, you know what, are you taking them back again? Are you going to go through it again, even though there may be still more secrets, more lies going on here? Or are you going to decide to put the effort and the strength into yourself and start building yourself back up again. Start rebuilding your self-esteem, your self-worth, your self-value, because that person took it from you. They made you feel like you weren't good enough. They made you feel like you did something wrong, like you were being punished for something in your relationship. They wanted you to excuse it, forgive it over and over again. Normally, you would say, I'm not doing this. I would never, you could tell me, I would never settle for somebody who's going to treat me this way. I would never put up with anybody cheating on me in a million years. I would never. But for some reason, I keep taking this person back. Is it because they're my twin flame? Is it because this is what I'm used to now? Is it because I've done it for so long? Is it because I'm tired of fighting? I don't have the strength anymore, so I'm just going to let it go? I'm just going to deal with it? So I don't feel like trying to find somebody new. I don't feel like trying to get out there and do something different. It's just easier because I already know this person. I'm already comfortable around them. I'm trapped. I feel stuck. I don't know what to do. I can't make a decision. I can't choose whether to let them go or keep them. I don't know whether to turn my back on them, on the whole thing, to give up 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, 12 years, 15 years. I don't know what to do. Even some of you for 2 months, 3 months. You already seen some bullshit. Why are you tolerating it now? Get out. There's better coming. There is definitely divine guidance on the way to help you. Abundance is right around the corner. Doesn't have to be money. I'm talking about love, companionship, friendship. It's all right there. Don't be that person trapped anymore. You need to make that decision of what you're going to do. You need to start sticking up for yourself. You can't help someone else until you can help yourself first. Okay, then you will have new beginnings, plenty of opportunities, choices. Your finances will get better. Your emotional state will get better. Your strength will get better. Your appearance will change. You won't look so tired and sad anymore. You won't look like you've been hurting for a long time. Your eyes will brighten up. The flash will come. You will meet somebody very special who will definitely lift you up and be proud of who you are and be proud to represent and show everyone how lucky they are to have you. Okay? And you will do the same for your partner. There will be a balance between the two of you, a very good balance. There also will be protection over both of you. There will be a happy ending because, yes, with the 10 of Cups, there is an ending, true. And an ending isn't always a bad thing. Sometimes you have to thank God for unanswered prayers because you can't help yourself at times. That's why the Tower moment comes in. So when you see the Tower, yeah, that's right. When you see the Tower, when that happens, it's because you couldn't do it. So the universe steps in, says, you know what? You can't stop this toxic stuff. You can't stop dealing with this person. You can't get control of the situation. Then we're going to help you. We're here. Your angels are here. Call on us and we will come. They're going to help you and you'll have an ending, but you are promised a beautiful abundance, a rainbow. Okay? Things are definitely coming. Definitely coming. You're going to learn to not be an option, but be a choice. That's coming. You are going to finally take control. You are going to be able to sit upon your throne and finally decide when your partner returns to you and tries one more time to have the narcissistic behavior or the negative attitude, the cheating ways, the sneakiness, the person who acts like a possum doesn't want to answer your questions when you ask them. You're going to be able to block that. You're going to be able to say, you know what? This is what I heard. This is what I know. You know what? I'm worth it. I'm worth it. You made me feel like I wasn't. Make me feel like my voice didn't matter. You made me feel like, so what, you cheated and it was supposed to be okay and I could wipe it off and just forget it and move forward. Okay? You're not supposed to count injuries or whatever. Really? Well, guess what? Go do them to somebody else because I'm not taking the bullshit. I'm not dealing with your lies. I'm not dealing with the cheating. I'm not dealing with that. I'm not supporting you. I'm not lending you money. I'm not trying to help you to just get better without me. It's either a we or it's just a me. If it's not we, it's just a me. So that's what you're going to decide, because you're not going to deal with the sneaky shit. Okay, you're not going to deal with everybody else seeing what's going on and you turning a blind eye to it and saying, oh no, there's only stars. There's no moon there. Oh no, nope. Because people will tell you quickly what's going on. Okay, for some of you, your partner is going to come back towards you. There will be a delay in something. They're going to make a promise to you and then they will not fulfill it. They will not fulfill it. Maybe for the first week or two, it's going to seem like it's really great, it's starting to go really well, and then boom, just when you thought that they offered you that cup, just when you thought that was going to be a really beautiful thing, just when you started to get comfortable and began to trust them again, boom. They never truly got rid of that other person, did they? They were still juggling. They had other options, definitely other options. They decided, now they made that choice, and here goes the arguments again. Here goes the same problem all over again. Somebody had options. They didn't make a choice. Somebody decided, well, maybe now I'm not going to accept your cup. I decided that. I figured this out. I'm on to your bullshit. I'm definitely on it. I know what's going on here, and I'm not going to allow it anymore. I am going to take control of where I am and who I am. And I'm going to make my life better. I am definitely going to make my life better because the universe wants me to have what I deserve. And that's good things, not something negative, not the devil, okay? The universe, God, whoever your higher belief is, they don't want you to have a broken heart. They don't want you to hold on to something that is not going to validate what you feel or what you want, okay? For some of you, yes, somebody is going to try to make that offer, right? They're going to try to give you something. Maybe somebody's going to bring you flowers. Maybe somebody's going to bring you a gift. But at the same time, somebody is always going to be looking back at what they're trying to leave behind. They can't walk away from it all the way. Still is going to keep creating arguments, fear, worry, mistrust. You're not going to know what to do. At the same time, the secrets are around. You have to pay attention, okay? Because there are going to be endings, but there will be new beginnings. And if you take that, the endings, yes, they may be a tower moment. They absolutely may be. It could be the tower moment, but that's to help you. That's to help you so that you can go, get out of the way, leave the situation. Okay? Go on to the other side. Find your happiness. Okay? Find the true lovers. Find the other person, your other half, your real twin flame, not the impersonator, not somebody who made you think that you had exactly what you were supposed to have, made you think that this person was all that and then some, not the person that had to make a decision between you and somebody else because they didn't know what they wanted, but yet they came to you and they offered you what you saw, the fish. That's a fish, right? So you knew it was a fish. You knew what they offered you. There was no mix-up and confusion then. So why were they confused now when it was time to make a decision? Why did they feel trapped? Why did they feel like they were afraid to make a commitment? Why all of a sudden? But they had no trouble when they wanted to make that offer to you, right? No trouble at all when they sat on their throne and said, hey, I'm in control here, and this is what I'm going to do, and this is going to be my family, and this is what we're going to do, and we're going to be happy. I'm going to leave my partner, and I'm going to be with you. So wait for me. Wait for me. But at the same time, you waited and you waited. You stood guard. You waited. You're still waiting. They haven't left yet. They can't leave. There's too much going on. Maybe they have children. They're worried about hurting those kids. Maybe they don't love their partner. That's true. They don't want to hurt those kids. So for some of you, they are going to make a decision to leave, and they're going to leave probably between December and January, no later than February. Thank you for that donation, sweetie. Thank you. And probably no later than January. AK, thank you so much, honey. But please know, that's not for all of you. For some of you, they're not leaving. It depends on your individual case, and a personal reading would tell you that. But for some of you, they're not leaving. They're going to leave you feeling like this, back stuck, not knowing what to do, not able to make a decision. feeling really bad about a situation. Yes, this is upside down right now because this is showing me so much confusion. Don't know where to go, don't know what to do from here on. Okay, but this is true, as you can see, so you can read it. Okay, it is the Hermit. But the Hermit reversed is where you can be if you let something go. But the Hermit upright is where you will be if you don't. And you'll be this way too. Trapped. And eventually you'll deal with the Death card. Death of a situation, death of a relationship. Your self-esteem has already been crushed so much. You were the one who put the work in. You definitely wanted to put the work in. You're the one who kept forgiving every time they made a mistake. You forgave every time. You gave them the benefit of the doubt. And yet you're the one who took the stabbings. You're the one who's wounded. You are the victim in this situation. You know who you are. For those of you who did not do the cheating, who did not do the lying, you know who you are. This is you here, right? Well, who the hell came to your rescue? Did they come back when they came charging in to make that offer? Did they just try to get back with you again, try to get back in bed with you, try to get intimate with you, try to make you believe they were going to stay and then ghosted you again? And then boom, knocked you down for another time? They didn't come and clean up the mess. They didn't come and say, I'm sorry. They didn't come and tell you that this won't happen anymore. They didn't do that, right? They did not do that. Jeanette R., thank you so much. They did not do that. And Renee Jones and Lisa K., thank you. But you know, you guys, you saw something that was beautiful. You wanted to have it. There's nothing wrong with that. Everybody has their hopes and dreams, right? Everybody's waiting for that perfect partner, whether you're straight, gay, I don't care. Black, white, I don't care. I don't care. You have a heart and it beats. And that's all that matters. Your heart can break just like anybody else's. You bleed the same way I do. So I don't care about your race. I don't care about your religion. I don't care about any of it. I don't care if you're skinny, fat, tall, short. I don't care. Either way, your heart hurts just like anybody else's. And when you're looking at something because you think it's so beautiful, you tell them that, or they tell you that you're the most beautiful person that they've ever been with. They adore you. They love your eyes. They love the way you look. They love the way you smell. They love the way your hair feels. They love the way you look at them. Male or female, doesn't matter. We ate that up, right? We ate that up. We looked at something and we looked at it so close and adored it. Really idling it. Like, you know, this was the best thing that I could have ever had. This was the best person that I could have ever had in my life. Izzy R., thank you so much. Kathleen Crookston, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope there's nobody I skipped. If so, I no disrespect. But this is where you were. You were looking and adoring this person. You gave them your all, okay? You literally gave them your all. You gave them the most beautiful thing that you give them is your world. You gave them your world. You gave them every ounce of yourself. You trusted them. You gave them trust before they even earned the trust. Okay? You gave that to them. You showed them what you had to offer. And they're looking at it and they adored it. They loved it. They couldn't wait to be with you. They made you feel like you were, hell, better than sliced bread, right? They were willing to put the work in for quite some time. Definitely willing to put the work in. They ran home from work every day, called you, texted you, came and seen you. Okay? Some of you had to decide, should we go out to eat or are we going to order in tonight? Making a decision. Okay? Making a decision. Some of you spent hours on the phone with this person. Hours and hours on the phone. Again, reassuring things, protecting yourselves, guarding what you have. Okay? Reassuring one another. Yep, had a good day at work. Everything's cool. I'm really tired. Getting ready to take a shower, go to bed. But I'll call you tomorrow. Yeah, we're going to go on a trip. We're going to go on a cruise together. We're going to do different things together. We are going to have a great life together, right? Everything is going to be beautiful. That's exactly what we thought. That's what we believed was going to happen. We believed that life was going to be good. We believed that if we were out in the cold, they were going to be right with us. They were going to walk with us, okay? They were going to be every step of the way with us. We believed, again, when they came in with that beautiful message, I love you, I want to be with you, I don't want anything more. I just need to be with you. And we believed that. We thought we were the winner. We were so proud. We're like, yes, I got the person I want to be with. I am so happy. I cannot wait to marry this person. I cannot wait to have my children with this person. I cannot wait to be a father, a mother. I cannot wait. A lot of you looked at how beautiful and crystal clear that water was. Those promises were beautiful. Those dreams were uneventful. They were perfect. They were flawless. Yep, I'm going to have my king. I'm going to have my king. Or maybe it was, I'm going to have my queen. Could be. Could be. I'm going to have my queen. They're going to sit so strongly. They're going to protect us. They're going to protect our family and make everything better. We're going to have sunshine, sunflowers. Everything's going to be beautiful, right? This is what we believed. And thanks, Izzy. A lot of us, we really hoped that we were going to be like, say, a kid at a carnival on a merry-go-round. Lots of new things, new discoveries, new interests, new beginnings, a lot of newness. You were willing to take that chance in love. You were willing to. Yeah, I'll try it. Because why not? He's offering me or she's offering me something so beautiful. How could I resist it? I wouldn't want anything else. Sadly enough, not for all of you, for some of you, sadly enough, what you thought was to be a blessing, what you thought was to be for you, big challenge, right? For some of you, Leo the lion, but lions are strong. But they create a challenge. Okay, this isn't about the Leo right now, but this is, or it could be for some of you, but this is something resisting. So someone was resisting committing. Somebody was resisting being loyal and faithful. Someone was resisting appreciating what they had. Somebody was not paying attention to what was really available to them. Okay, maybe somebody found out later that, you know what, I really effed it up. I screwed it up. I shouldn't have cheated. I really want to be with so and so. I shouldn't have done this to that person. Maybe they're saying that. Maybe they're sincere. For some of you, maybe they're sincere. Maybe they're back now and they made that offer once again to you. And now you're considering it. And they're coming in quickly. They're trying to make that decision very fast. Okay, they're definitely trying to say, you know what, it's going to be okay this time because I've made a decision and I've decided on you. I decided on us. Do they know that they hurt you? Do they know that they hurt you? For some, yes. For some, they're looking away from the other options that they have. They're trying to find you. They're trying to get back to you. For some, your partner's trying to get back to you. For some, your partner still has some secrets they're not willing to talk about. They're still keeping their options around, even though they're not facing them right now, even though they're not connecting or talking to them or texting them right now, because they're focused on getting back to you. But some have secrets still. Some are going to return back. But for some, they're not. For some, they're not going to return back. Okay. So for some of you, this is going to be a blessing. For some of you, this is going to be them looking and appreciating what they have. For some of you, this is the person that's trying to come back, who shouldn't have never walked away in the first place, who realizes what they did, who regrets the decision that they made for the mistake, for the first time, the mistake. Somebody wants to come back to you because they adore what they had. They're sorry that they did that. But for some of you, your partner is going to try to go away in another direction. Okay? Or you are going to try to get the hell away from that person because you no longer want to accept their cup. You just can't do it anymore. You can't deal with the third party anymore. You can't deal with your reversal of Wheel of Fortune because that's losing everything. You can't deal with losing it again. You're not willing to go through that, okay? You're definitely not willing to do that. You're not willing to take that tower moment hit again, okay? You're not willing to have the secrets go on. You're not willing for the truth not to be what it's supposed to be, okay? That's not a turkey. That's a fish. If they told you there's a turkey and they're offering you a fish, then it's not what they said it would be. They're not doing what they said they would do to fix this problem. They're not trying to, that's why the levers would be reversed, because they're not trying to put the work in. Okay, they're not trying to show you how sorry they are. So there is some of you who have a partner who did screw you over, hurt you, broke your heart, let you down, wasted years of your time. Hell, not even days, weeks, but years of your time. They wasted that much time. They put you in that mode. Barely gave you the strength to get up, to move forward, to try to pick up your pieces, not even in a relationship, but just to pick up life in general, to get back to work, to start feeling better, not feeling sick all the time, not feeling alone, not feeling, betrayed or anything else. Okay. Hey, Dallas Cowboy football news. Some of you need to stop feeling this way. Okay. Some of you definitely need to let all that go. Realize you cannot change other people, but you can change yourself. You can change what happens to you. You can change that outcome by making a very good decision, okay, by choosing to be blessed, by letting the universe, your higher power, or anything else that is in a positive way come in and influence and help you, okay? Keep your strength. Keep your strength in a situation. Respect yourself, okay? Protect yourself. No more arguments. It's not worth it. There's nothing to argue about. It is what it is, or it is what it isn't. You make that decision. What's acceptable and what's not acceptable. You have the choice. The choice is yours. I want it to be your victory. Good or bad, high or low, with or without them, let it be your victory. Because in the end, no matter what, everybody's got a choice. Your choice is to choose who your option is going to be. Your option is going to be either you or them. They're going to continue to hurt you and destroy you and knock you down, ruin your self-esteem, waste more time, more years. You're not even promised tomorrow. So what are you doing today? Your choice. Somebody's going to get away far, go quickly. Some of you are still going to hold on. You're still going to hold on. Your choice. Nothing I can do. But they got options. You should be a choice, not an option, right? Somebody can definitely appreciate new beginnings and new growths. Somebody is definitely accepting, respecting, and appreciating the person that they're with. Some of you know that relationship is over. It's time to move on. There's no question about it. You don't need me to tell you. You don't need me to read for you to tell you that part. You know that answer. Some of you know there has to be an ending to get a new beginning. Can't be a new beginning until there's an ending. You can't have somebody new come in until you let go of the past. Okay, so open the door and shut the door. Don't let the doorknob hit you where the dog should have bit you. That's what you tell them. Okay, so for you guys, that's what I have. 1 hour and 15 minutes worth of what I have. But I send blessings to all of you. And I will tell you to please, please, please put yourself first. Love yourself first. Okay? You can love yourself 10 times more than anybody else can. But if you don't set those standards where they need to be and put your boundaries up, then you're allowing somebody to keep hurting you. Don't allow anybody with a narcissistic tendencies, behaviors, attitudes to treat you that way. Thanks for stopping in with me. I love all of you on my channel. Thank you so, so, so very much. I want everybody to be happy and love yourself first. Okay? Because I love you guys too. That's why I do it. So it's time for bed. It's 20 of 11. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Look for my Libra tomorrow for October. Because Libra's birthdays are now, right? And thank you all again for all the birthday wishes from the 24th on my birthday. Appreciate it. Thank all my moderators for all your hard work. Everybody compliments how wonderful my moderators are and how well you take care of my channel. And, we try to keep the trolls out as much as we can, but, I guess trolls have rights too, right? So we do what we can. But either way, all is welcomed always. No judgment zone here. Bye, guys.